Hey, what's up, everybody? Joey here. Got ready to take you guys on another adventure. I'm leaving here in a little bit. What we are going to do is Snip's parents have a cabin down in eastern Kentucky. That's honestly, that's where they live full time, and we are headed down that way. Just a little bit. We're gonna hook up. She's going over to the west side of Cincinnati to get her niece, who's going down there hanging out with her grandpa all weekend, and that is where we're starting the adventure down there. I don't know how much filming down there I'm gonna get. We met up with our parents a couple weeks ago down Dale Hollow. That was a botched adventure for me because I didn't get to film, but I got a few things, so I ended up getting some new tick bug and tick repellent for yourself. It's at 30% DEET. That's the only stuff that really works with ticks, and permethrin. And the reason why I got all that stuff, I will explain in a little bit. Let's get this adventure started, shall we? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, as you can hear, it's raining out. So I want to go over a few things before we get this rig hooked up, and we have to get some weight set on the motorcycle trailer, because the motorcycle trailer is going to have to go under here, and I want to show you guys why. So we're going to get that on film here in a little bit. We're going to do our best to get that on film. I got a new camera. It is charging at the present moment, because I come from a generation when you get electronic equipment, you charge it before you use it. So I got everything I need. I got the power adapter and my toolboxes in the rig. I got shore power, and honestly, we're going to be hooking up outside the cabin. So I want to show you guys something. Hold on, I can't really get it that well. These handles kind of suck. But look what I got. Fridge! Bougie RV. So that's the company it's from. We got it on Amazon yesterday. Sorry, it's raining out here a little bit. But there it is. We were tired with coolers, tired with ice, tired of all that stuff. So we got this thing, which has all sorts of adapters for regular power and AC and DC. That's all you need. It's got your little monitor right there, and you can put it down to like -5 up to 50 degrees. Some plenty cool options. We have to let it sit there for 12 hours to, for the refrigeration liquid to settle and all that stuff before we turn it on. So that's what we're doing with that. Close the tailgate here. And this is what we got to do. See how we have this attached to the rig itself? So we do that because this is not drilled into the concrete. I didn't feel like drilling anything into the concrete. So when I got this, I tried to find a way to secure it down. At first I had a bunch of weights strapped on it, bags of sand. I have sand in there, and bricks, and just other weights and bags. Well, it worked up to a certain extent, and then we had a big heavy snowstorm, and just other stuff happened, and limbs fell on and broke these, and kind of bit some of these metal bars, so we had to replace them. And some of the limbs that fell off the tree ended up piercing this was canvas top, or whatever you say. So I went to Costco, actually got a new top, put it on here. Well, I figured we could just do this to keep it from blowing around. We did that one day when we were expecting some real bad tornadic storms last spring. Ended up filling the rig with water, filled it up with 26 gallons fresh water, strapped it down, so now it's just perfect. But here's the catch. So when we leave town, if we take one vehicle, we either have to, whatever vehicle we don't take, we move this thing underneath this awning, strap it down to that vehicle. But we're taking 2 cars because she has to go run a few errands when I'm just going to head on down that way. So we have to take that 450-pound motorcycle trailer, put some extra weight on it, and get it strapped down. So we honestly, the boy's home. He's supposed to help us with that. He is not here right now, but he should be here in a little bit. So that's what we're doing, and I'll talk to you guys on the road. Stay tuned. All right, y'all, we're back. I told you that I would talk to you on the road. Well, we haven't quite left the house. I forgot about one thing we got to do. So we have to go down to, what part of town is that? Spring Creek? No. The West End? No. Whatever town that is, like West End. And we have to get an auction item for her dad, a wood-fired pizza oven. So, yeah, so that's where we're headed,
It's a squirrel with no tail. Oh no, that's a baby bunny. Sorry.
No, that's a squirrel.
With no
It's just
tail.
climbed to, yeah. So something got a hold of its tail. Whatever. Little squirrel in a tree, climbing up, no tail. You know, things you see in in suburbia.
Sorry.
Whatever. So we're headed down to get that auction item that he's picking up. Gosh knows who's getting that for, unless they've always wanted one. And hey, if that means they're gonna make more pizza, I could eat pizza every day of the week. I don't know about you, but it's one of my favorite food groups, and pizza is its own food group. Don't argue with me. All right, well, you know what? We'll see you in a few moments down at the auction place. All right, y'all, we are here. Check this out. This is CT Bids. It's pretty sweet going there. That's I-75 North right there. That is just an absolute crapshoot right now. Backed up. It's been that way for hours. And it is, as you can see, it's raining, so you know. All right, we're gonna park this thing and we're gonna go in there. We'll see in a few.
Just hang out because we're really tight.
All right, y'all, check it out. This is part of the wood thing. You can see the old charcoals in it. Like that's, right? Like this was somebody's stuff, and that's what all this place is. This is not just it. I got an elevator there, it goes up. And you can hear people walking up there. That is all like carrying traditions and stuff like that. Like it is all formerly things of people. So yeah, I just kind of want to show you that. Quick pickup and we're out of here. So, all right, see if I can get to show you this guy's thing, or we'll just take a look at it later. Stay tuned. Well, all right, y'all, I would tell you I'd see you on the road, and right now I'm sitting in Ripley, Ohio. If you're not sure where Ripley is, it's way down there at the bottom of Ohio, right on the Ohio River, right before you cross in the, you could go over the bridge, US 60, or another small bridge into Maysville. I'll be taking the small bridge into Maysville, and was going to use my new camera to record it, but I'm not going to be able to do that. It's not detecting the TF card, so I got to fool with it once we get to her parents' place down in eastern Kentucky. I probably won't be doing a whole lot of recording down there. I'll be doing some, and I'm also going to figure out this weekend where to go get some action on the high iron there. So yeah, well, I'll figure it out. But I'm in Ripley. If you've ever been to Ripley, Ohio, it's a quaint little town. If you've never been here, there's not much to it. It's just a small little town that time has almost forgotten. So yeah, that's about it, folks. Just waiting on that. I might hook up the GoPro and record there. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Well, good morning, y'all. As you can see behind me, I committed a little bit of a rookie mistake last night. We are at the cabin, so I'm not going to turn around and show you anything. But I committed a nice little rookie mistake last night and didn't tip my awning down for the rain. We were in such a hurry to get it done that I completely forgot about it. So, yeah. I got to get the water out of there and tip her down. We are going to have some more weather today, so I don't know how much filming I'm actually going to get in or what I'm going to do today. We'll figure it out. I have until Thursday to close this video out. So we got a lot of stuff going on, and I don't want to make it, 2 hours of what you guys had the last big adventure of mine. So it could be that long. Who knows? We'll see what goes on. I'm going to discuss with Mrs. Bodes and how we maybe go to Canova. I don't know, like maybe it'll be just me. We'll figure it out. I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this, and let's do it. That's a lot of water, man. Yep, so I got to tip that down just a little bit and then probably readjust this whole thing. So, that'll be it filming for this morning. We've got some more water to get rid of. Jeez, Pete's. What a noob. What a noob. Alright, I think I got it all. So, all I really have to do is... let's see, this is locked. All right. Well, I'll figure this out. Can't figure it out with one hand. I'll get back to you guys. Hey, what's everybody? What's up, everybody? We are going to be headed to a place called Broke Leg Falls. It's about 20 minutes from here. It's a little bit of a spot, and it's really interesting, and I'll be able to test out that new camera while I'm there. So that's what we're going to be doing. It's Sunday right now, so it's just going to be a kind of a washout today. So that's probably the only thing we're going to get to do today. And tomorrow I'll be headed to a new spot, but solo. So we'll have a few solo nights, and then we'll be doing that. So we might do a little bit of exploration there, and there's also, let's see, we might go up the Tater Knob Fire Tower. We ain't been up there in a while. We might do that. So, I don't know. We'll figure it all out. Weather's supposed to be crappy, and we're supposed to have a nice long drive to Turkey Run State Park in Indiana coming up on Wednesday. So, it is Memorial Day weekend here in the United States. If you are not from the US of A, it is Memorial Day weekend for us. That is tomorrow. So everybody has a day off work. Most people have the day off of work tomorrow, and they're going to be celebrating with their friends and families. And yes, I say celebrate because the way we honor those fallen heroes, those friends, family members, whatever, on Memorial Day is we live life to the fullest. That's how I do it. That is how I honor them. So anyways, we're going to be taking a few at the Broke Leg Falls. So stay tuned. Let's go check that place out. You're going to love it. Hey, what's up, y'all? Told you we make it to Broke Leg Falls, so check some of this stuff out. So, Broke Leg Falls, 2012. We're going to get all this. Envision a beautiful area consisting of many species of trees, wildflowers, which along with the falls has been enjoyed by generations of local residents and visitors. On March 2nd, 2012 at 6:30 p.m., an EF3 tornado ripped through the region, destroying everything in its path, whether man-made or natural, and Broke Leg Falls was in its path. As you view the area today, you can see that restoration of the man-made facilities is taking place, and now we must wait for Mother Nature to restore the beauty she produces. We hope you enjoyed your visit, and we'll return soon to the Menifee County Park System. So, check that out. There's that sign. And then there's another one over here. I'll come read. So, the history of Broke Leg Falls. This Kentucky treasure has a long history of being enjoyed by local citizens and travelers alike. In the 1940s, you could view the falls for 10 cents. the 1960s, the state of Kentucky used this property from private owner, or leased this, leased, it says leased, the writing's all messed up, from private owners, and developed it into a state park, installing the concrete work you presently see. In 1988, the state of Kentucky transferred it back to private ownership. Menifee County purchased the property in 2002 to maintain it as part of their park system and to preserve the history of the county. As for the name Broke Lake Falls, many stories exist, so you can use your imagination to develop your own story. And then there's signs, please keep this area clean and beautiful to be enjoyed by everyone. And if you encounter an unacceptable area, please contact our Menifee County Judge Executive at so phone number. So there it is. History of Broke Lake Falls. Let's go check it out. Let's walk down here first. As you can hear, that waterfall's moving, man. It's been raining a lot. Got to be careful. It's pretty slippy in places, just because it's been raining so much. Yeah, even this is slippery. Look down there. See if we can go down there and check out the falls. But I'm gonna get off the rock. It's making me nervous. There we go. And down there. See all the trees and stuff? This was a lot worse when I first started coming here, because Mrs. Boats and I met in 2014. So, oh shit, I almost slipped. That's terrifying. Actually, I did slip a little. Then we're gonna take a walk down there, check all that out. See all the trees laying around? There's pools up here. We're going to check out those little pools. Before we go down there, we see the trees laying around. The tornado just, like, you can't get to the bottom. You used to be able to get to the bottom, but that was before the twister. And actually, before I met her, never been here a day in my life. This is part of the unexplored world for me. So, right. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh shit. Sorry about that. I told you it's slippery. We ain't gonna be able to hang around here very long. It's gonna start raining in about an hour. Less than an hour. See these pools? Look, there's the mowing wall. Yeah, look at all that. That's the niece. Snips. But yeah, this is a lot higher than it was last time I was here. Oh, the zoom on this thing, it's okay, I guess. This is a brand new camera, so. Yep, just gotta watch your footing around here. See if we can get down there and get a better shot. Well, look at that. It is rushing, man. Yeah, I got in these pools last time I was here. You can't get in that pool now. It's way high and it is moving good. Let's see if we can go check out the big falls. Watch your step. All right, so maybe. I don't know if I can fit it in the truck bed or not. Take it home and use it as a workout thing. I don't know if you guys can hear my crunchy knees or not. So here's the part of the fall, not the main falls, but going down is another pool I tried to get to. But as you can see, all the fallen timber. Look at that. That's awesome. This tree, y'all. All right. There's some people down there, so I'm going to cut the camera in a minute so I don't get them on camera. Look at that tree. Oh, the mud dauber nest in it stuff. And then here's going down. I don't think we're going to be able to get around, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this. All right, everybody, as you can see, we'll go down a little bit, but it is very, very, very slippery. So let's go down to the bottom just before that. Check out the falls. I ain't going that way. I already have balance issues, so I ain't slipping and falling today. And a nice little rescue from here would not be fun. Probably pretty costly too. There's the falls. Look at that. That is really moving, folks. See all the fallen timber? You can't really tell anymore. Usually we go down there, you can get underneath the falls, and it's really neat. So we'll come back at some point in the future when it's not so slippery. That is crazy. And you used to be able to go down there, but you can't anymore. There was a walkway just over here that went all the way down through those trees in the bush, and you can get all the way down to that pool. They tell people not to swim, but they do it anyways, so I couldn't get down there last time I was here. But yeah, man, that's it. All right, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm in the rig, and it started raining. I got everything set up, and it started to rain, so got the rig plugged in. The new fridge is working just fine. It was great on the battery. I was pulling 12 volts, so enough to keep it, and it was on eco power, so it was doing just fine. And heck, man, I know in the description of this video, I'm gonna find Bougie RV. I hope they have a YouTube channel, because I'm gonna tag them just like that. The truck top ride truck best top. I want to tag them, let them know that hey, people are out there using their stuff, and they're doing good. So, yeah, there is currently nobody in this loop. There is somebody over there. I don't know what they're doing, but there's somebody over there, but I don't think they're camping. I don't know what they're doing. There's nobody in this loop. I saw a law enforcement officer go by, LEO, he went by, but that's about it, man. Nothing else is really going on. It started to rain, so I was a little worried about dinner, because the way the back is, but I'm going to open it up. I'm going to get my chair out. I'm just going to hang out. There is nothing after this, so I should be good to go to fix some good dinner, some yummy dinner. Let's hang out for a little bit until we get hungry, and then we'll make that food. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. I want to show you around the campsite a little bit. There's a bathroom over there, but we'll get to that in a second. So, plugged in shore power. If I'm going to pay for it, I'm going to do it. Actually, it didn't cost me that much for this site, so, and I'm only going to be here one night, so I'm really not doing a whole lot. We got a nice little fire pit over here. It's relatively clean. There's not really any garbage. They did a great job in cleaning. So, I got that there. And I got, you know, the reports where there's lots of ticks this year, but I haven't seen any on me yet. So I keep looking. But there's got the Starlink set up. There's the rig. Everything's all set up. I'm just kind of hanging out back here. So I might come out here a little bit and hang out, but we got the truck. Yeah, everything's good, man. It's a really good site. I really like what's going on, so let's walk down here a little bit. I literally got this whole loop to myself, and so it is going to be a nice, quiet evening. I have camped here before where it wasn't exactly full, but it wasn't exactly empty. So that's the bathrooms. Let's kind of walk up there and check those out a little bit. How about that? I haven't seen what the bathrooms look like. I have all my shower gear with me, but I'm also thinking about getting a truck stop shower tomorrow. We are in bear country here. See, that's what if I wanted to get water, I could just hang out right there and get water. But let's check the bathrooms out. That's it. Nothing to them. The sinks. Won't even have to close the doors to take a little thumper dump because there ain't nobody here. They're clean. This isn't the shower house. There's one or two shower houses, I think, per loop. I haven't seen this one, so. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that. Huge. Huge wolf spider. And that's the women's bathroom. I don't need to go in there because I'm not a woman. But yeah. That's it. That's the bathroom. Nothing much to the campsite. I'm on my own here, nice and quiet. I don't think we're going to have any issue tonight with noise. So, yeah. Got the Starlink up and running, y'all. It is a good night. Yeah. It's me. Out tomorrow. We got a 4-hour drive tomorrow, so who knows? We might do breakfast. I'm not sure. I got food in there, but I don't know. This is sort of like van lifing at this point. So this is probably the, well, we'll talk about that at dinner. All right, folks, stay tuned for me. All right, y'all, simple dinner. Spam and some corn that is set to expire in December, so we're gonna go ahead and eat that. So we'll get that out. I don't have to get anything out of the fridge until later. All right, let's get this Spam show underway. So, one of the easiest things is a Spam can. You want to get it out. You got to get a garbage bag. I don't have any on me. They're all in the truck, so I'll get them out when I clean up dinner. So I probably won't eat all this. This is so much food. But somebody did just come by, drove by. They were playing some music. Gosh, I didn't know what the song was. I've never heard it in my life. Some weird R&B thing. Cut this in half here. There we go. All right. Over there, we got the Spam cooking. I can tell, like, not a lot of people come through here. I need a can opener. Not a lot of people come through here, especially lately. I mean, the weather here has been atrocious, like everywhere. So, oh, come on. Don't fail me now. There we go. The weather has been absolutely atrocious this entire weekend. And usually it's pretty decent, but for Memorial Day weekend, and this is one of the busiest times of the year down here, this can opener absolutely sucks, guys. You know, let's see what I can do with this can opener is absolute garbage. Cut myself here. There we go. That should be enough. Pan was a little hot, I'd say. But we got it, nonetheless. Southwest style corn, we're going to eat that. It's getting ready to expire. But I've never been down here like this, where I've been completely and utterly alone. which I am okay with that. So at this point, I'm van lifing it. Make myself some dinner tonight. Got a couple step 2s in the fridge there. I'm planning on sitting around the fire. Yeah. Gonna move this camera over here. You guys can probably see a little better. Sorry about all the noise. But I plan on sitting by the fire tonight, enjoying a couple step 2s. There is a nice sized wolf spider that also lives in the picnic table. He was coming out to investigate some things while I was putting down my kitchen kit, and she wasn't too fond of it, so I tapped a couple times to kind of let her know, like, I'm here, and but I think I'll just eat over here in my chair, and after dinner I'll go ahead and start a fire. I'm not going to be able to eat all this Spam, but I got the heat down as low as I could because this is propane and it cooks so fast. Especially on here, man. That's corn. That stuff's already warming up. We got Spam. We put a little bit of avocado oil in there just so it doesn't stick. I just got this skillet from the in-laws this morning because I told them we didn't have a skillet, and that is not a... So if you're familiar with cast iron, let me show you something here. That's a little dark, but that skillet, that's a Griswold. That is not a Lodge or anything like that. That is a Griswold. My father-in-law gave me a Griswold. So I know I'm truly loved. All right, everybody. We're going to hang out and eat here because, like I said, we got a friendly neighborhood wolf spider over there, and I don't want to disturb her. So, she's over there doing her thing. God damn it, this phone. All right, y'all. That was a little bit of a fiasco, but I got dinner, and I have step 2 from Twisted Rail Brewery in New York. I've had this for a little bit since we were up there. This is Lake to Lake Lager. So we're going to have that with our Spam and corn. Good morning, folks. I'm sorry I didn't get to you in the rig and talk to you and open the door and all that. But as you can hear, it is raining out here. And all I got to do at this point is break down camp and get going. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I already got the Starlink put away. I didn't put it in its case. Sorry, I got so close. I didn't put it in its case because it's soaking wet. And just let it dry off on its own. It will dry off later. I could put it in its case. I'm probably going to get it at Hardin Ridge tonight anyways. If I don't have a strong signal, I'll probably just do that. Or I might just do it anyways because I paid for it and I paid for the electric, so why not? But yeah, it's raining on here and there's not much to do, you know, sit around. So you can't open the hatch, can't cook breakfast because it'll leak inside. I haven't found a way around that yet. In almost 5 years that I've had this rig, I have not found a way around to yet. So what it does is when you open up the hatch, it leaks down through here. The water comes this way and goes down into the galley. So yeah, I haven't found a way around that yet, but I guess I eventually will, or when we just we go for a bigger unit, because we've been talking about that too. So, but that's another time and place. That's another story for another time and place. Let's get camp broken down and let's get out of here. I'll talk to you guys in the truck. All right, folks, I am all packed up. I'm all hooked up and hard down, as I like to say. I got that from when I worked on the river, actually, and on tows and barges. So it's a phrase we used to use. But I'm all hooked up, and today I am headed to Hardin Ridge National Recreation Area. Sorry, I'm not going to get to do any rollout shots today. It's raining, and those cameras just simply aren't good enough to survive some rain. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get the GoPro going and get some shots of us getting out of the campground. We'll do that instead. So I will see you guys on the road. Like I said, I'm gonna hit a truck stop up. I'm gonna take a shower. Why? Because simply I just want to. That's just it. I just want to. I think that's fun, and it's part of the adventure. I've had truck stop showers before. For those of you who have these illusions about what truck stops are, they're just simply not the filthy cesspool you guys think they are. Okay, like, they're actually pretty nice, and their showers are usually very clean because they're individualized, they're locked, you have to have a code to get in there, and they give you that code when you pay for the shower. So therefore they clean it, they bleach it, they disinfect it, but it still doesn't mean you don't want to wear shower shoes, because I got some shower shoes in the rig, and all my shower stuff's in the rig, and I got to figure out how I'm going to get it in there, because I really don't have anything else besides that blue bag behind me that's full of snacks. So maybe I'll have to take the snacks out of there and use that one. We'll all figure it out. I do my best thinking when I'm driving. So like I said, we'll see you guys on the road. Stay tuned. buddy. Where are you headed? Oh. Look at that. Let's go over here. Get you off the road, even though the road's not busy. Set you right there. All right, man. We'll see you later. I've seen enough turkeys and turkey chicks to shake a stick at today. What's up, little guy? You can't be out here, man. Yeah, I know. You're hiding from me. You're just a little one. Let's put you over here near the water. Just a little bit of water. Not too much for you. We'll be on the lookout for your kin. Have a good one, buddy. Alright, y'all. I want to show you. I'm in a Love's. That's your shower, man. It's nice and clean. That's kind of all that I really want to show you guys. So, I'll see you afterwards.
Ride. Oh, darling, saddle up. We'll get your little stagecoach in the night. Ain't no stopping, ain't no stalling. Gonna ride till we get it right. Oh, finger on the trigger, nothing to lose. Fork in the road, baby, you get to choose. Now I say, go and ride, cowboy, ride. Ride. Oh, darling, saddle up. We'll get your little stagecoach in the night. Ain't no stopping, ain't no stalling. Gonna ride till we get it right. Oh, finger on the trigger, nothing to lose. Fork in the road, baby, you get to choose. Now I say, go and ride, cowboy, ride.
I'm at Hardin Ridge. When I got here, it was pouring down raining, so I couldn't do the roll-by shots with the cameras again. But I got the GoPro hooked up, and I got some video of me coming in. And I'm backed into the site, and all that stuff is set up. And I'm going to explore this park a little bit. Right in front of me is the showers and bathrooms, so we'll take you in there and we'll check out the bathrooms. And here's why I do that. Bathrooms are important part. Like, you go to a campsite, you definitely don't want bathrooms to be trash. Sorry, I keep switching hands on you. Not using the new camera, it's in the bag, so. Oh man. But the rain has stopped. And it is ungodly humid. So we're going to be doing like we did yesterday. We'll check out 162.450, 162.500. That's for weather radio. So I can hook up my radio if weather gets bad. I don't think it's going to, but we are going to check the forecast just to be on the safe side. I don't know if there's storms coming or not. So let's head in here, check the bathrooms. I guess I could have come here, take a shower, but I haven't had a truck stop shower in a while, so I figured I'd do it. Let's check it out. That's the showers. Checkout time is noon. This one's a little cleaner. Let's go in here. Oh, nice. Yeah, very nice. Pretty roomy, actually. Ugh. Like a jail shower. There's a handicap accessible one. Nice and big. Got a toilet there, so your handicap bathroom and shower right there. Shower houses are part of federal property. Oh yeah, we are on government property. All right, let's check the bathroom out. What's up, Mr. Moth? Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Nope, can't complain. All right, well, stay tuned. I got more for you coming. All right, everybody, I told you I would be right back. Check it out. It's Lake Monroe over there. Lake Monroe is a reservoir. We will talk about Lake Monroe in a little bit. Let's flip this bad boy around. Hi there. How are you doing? So the land beneath the lake. The area is now Monroe Lake, was once Miami and Delaware Indian land and was required by the U.S. government as part of the Treaty of Fort Wayne in 1809. The first European settlers arrived in 1815, farming a few acres of hunting wild game. Salt Creek, the main tributary for the lake, is named for salt licks common in the area. Over time, farming boomed in the bottomlands, and rural communities evolved with a patchwork of farms, churches, stores, schools, and cemeteries. Piece of the past. Today, at the bottom of the lake, there are still remnants of the past. Chimneys may still be standing, and the foundations of old buildings remain. The valley is still there, but is now an underwater ghost town for fish and other aquatic plants and animals. A lake with a purpose. Monroe Lake was built from 1960 to 1965, authorized under the Flood Control Act of 1938. So after the big flooding events of the time. The government bought the land from people who lived there, farms, and in the rural communities. Homes and barns were torn down, and cemeteries were moved to higher ground. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers designed and built and still operates the lake for flood control downstream. The lake also provides a water source for Bloomington and other communities. At 10,750 acres, Monroe Lake is is Indiana's largest reservoir, offering a variety of recreation opportunities. More than half of the drinking water in the U.S. originates in forest. Trees serve as natural sponges, collecting, filtering rainfall, and releasing it slowly into streams and rivers. Forests are the most effective cover maintenance for water quality. So yeah, let's see. We'll turn this back around. And there's what it used to look like. This was taken in 1958, but the landowners were likely identified as the area was being acquired to fill the lake in the early 1960s. So there's where we are, and this is the valley. So we're looking down at the valley where everybody lives. So yeah, and then all that. Pretty cool. Now let's keep exploring, shall we? Stay tuned. Couple deer here. What up? Yeah, she just doesn't care. Beautiful. There's another one over here. Or was. Here she is. Right there. That's cool. Man, this is a really cool campground. There are several different loops. There are lots of loops, actually. And then, yeah. But I gotta keep moving or these mosquitoes are gonna swarm my car. I got swarmed by them right there when I was talking to you guys about the lake. So lake looks all right though. All right, keep it here. All right, gang. It's time to make some dinner, y'all. We got turkey eggs from Elmwood Stock Farm, which is in Georgetown, Kentucky. So we're near Georgetown today. We got some bone broth. So, boom, bone broth. That's going to set to expire here in a couple months. But let's get these turkey eggs going. I don't know if y'all are familiar with turkey eggs. Their shell's quite tough. I'm gonna make 3 of them. That's the crack. I cracked one today. And then we're gonna sit. We're gonna have a nice, God dang, there's some thick yolks, y'all. We're gonna have us a nice dinner. Nice dinner. Oh shit, that's a lot of salt. That came out really quick. Didn't need it to come out that quick, but it did. Put a little bit of salt, pepper in that bone broth. Doctor it up a little bit. I don't mind bone broth, but definitely needs a little bit of doctoring. Plus it's beef bone broth. So and oh, a spatula, y'all. I got something. Hold on. Alrighty-o, daddy-o. Cook these bad boys up. Put that pan, so this pan, being a Griswold, cooks far better and quicker, heats up quicker than any Lodge skillet I've ever had. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with cast iron. I love cooking with cast iron. Like, I've already flipped an egg. And the propane heater, I got both elements going. And I'm telling you what, man, it heats up really quickly. Oh, the host is back on that side over there. The thing with turkey eggs, their yolks are so thick and creamy. But I got them going. I got the bone broth going. I got some tater chips in there that are, I'm not going to open, I didn't open those spicy season ones. I do have some regular old-fashioned style ones or whatever that I need to eat. They're open, and so I'm going to go ahead and tackle those with dinner. I'm going to sit where I was yesterday. Sit where I was yesterday. What am I talking about? I'm going to sit by the camper. The picnic table is just soaking wet, so let's get this there. Get on a plate. Oh yeah, cooking up just good. 3 turkey eggs should be enough. That's like the equivalent of like 4 or 5 chicken eggs. So yeah, we got the bone broth warming up. A quick and easy dinner. The thing is, I've watched so many YouTubers, and I love the YouTubers that I watch. I mean, they like Quady, Crazy Quady, Camping with Steve, and Kenny of All Trades. They've inspired me on this channel. They all have inspired me, and to do what I do. But they always make so much food, and obviously they got a cooler to put it in. I got a fridge that I can stick it in. The Spam pieces. You know what? I actually have those in there. I might get those out, and those will be part of dinner. That's actually a lot of food though, so Spam will last forever. So I'll just make this bone broth into eggs. I'll eat the chips, and that's a day right there, y'all. So these are good. These are good cups here. These are good plastic heavy duty cups. They're good for heated drinks, outdoor drinks, or whatever you want to call it. So that. Let's go dump out the bone broth. I didn't think this one through. I'm left-handed. Remember, I got the gimp ass right hand. So yeah, those guys have all inspired me, but they make so much food. So there's the mug of bone broth. And there's the eggs. So let's have a bone broth chat later, shall we? Let's have a hot drink chat. Let me eat these eggs and munch on the tater chips, and I will get right back to you guys. It's gonna flash, bull. We gotta go, man. Anybody know what that's from? There it goes. Look at that. Look at that flame in the air right there. How many of you know that smoke is flammable? That's cool. Readjusted it, put another piece of wood on there, and boom, that's what happens. Alright, y'all. Fire's dying down. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's around 10. Maybe after? I don't know. It's still kind of light out. But well, there's still a little bit of light in the sky. It's not totally pitch black yet, but yeah, I think I'm going to bed. So, I'll see you guys in the rig. Alright, y'all. Been in the rig for a little bit, talking to the wife, and everything's good to go. Well, where I was not too long ago, that's 24 hours. Actually, some really bad storms got hit with some really bad storms tonight. Like eventually, like earlier in the evening, they were tornado warned, a few of them, and I believe they were under the gun, but they're fine as far as I know. As far as I was told, they're all right. But yeah, it would have been a crazy night if I was at Zilpo. Because I was there. So, holy cow, man! If I was there right now, it'd be quite noisy. But I've been through some bad weather down there, so it wouldn't be the first time. I'm glad right here it's pretty calm. We might have some storms or heavier rain in the middle of the night, but hopefully I'll be fast asleep. I won't hear a darn bit of it. Anyways, it won't be crazy. I'll just sleep right through it and sleep as good as I normally have last night. So, but I'm going to sleep much better tonight, I think. Well, that's it. That's all I got. I'll see you folks in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning, y'all. I don't know, you can't really see me, but I got the vent open and that fan on over there. It's somewhat light. You can see that over there. That's my knee, but I'm covered up. I'm awake, but I don't know. I get going. I got a clear morning out. I can actually make some breakfast and make some coffee. And I got time to lollygag because I only got a couple hour drive from here to there. So I think maybe I could make some breakfast and some coffee and hang around for a little bit and get out of here and start heading towards my next destination, which will be the final destination of the adventure. Like literally meet up with a cousin and have dinner, and well, the forecast is looking good for thunderstorms, but it's not going to be like the thunderstorms are going to be like a aerial wide thing like the rain's been. They're going to be like scattered gully washers. So, oh well, let's get to it, shall we? Oh no, sticking a little bit even now. Put some oil on here, not enough, but maybe I'm cooking too hot too. But cooking uneven is what I'm doing. Hold on, I'll put this on here. This little thing. Coffee should be coming along quite soon. I got that sucker on high, baby. Well, everyone, I'm about broke down camp-wise. And guess what? I can do robot shots today because it ain't raining and the chance for thunderstorms this afternoon is still there, but it keeps moving around. So I'm about broke down camp-wise, and all I got to do is hook up. I'm kind of like doing increments of work because it is so humid. It's like a freaking rainforest right here. And for southern Indiana, or central southern Indiana, this is like August, September weather. I don't know what's going on. Like July. This is crazy. But camp's broke down. And all I got to do is get on the road. I have a couple-hour commute in front of me, so I think I'm going to find a visitor center. I'm probably in Paintown. And give me a couple stickers. So, I already got Kentucky ones, but I really only have one Indiana one, and that's for I have two Indiana ones. I have one for Paintown, Lake Monroe, Clifty Falls, but I think I want to get a Hoosier National Forest one. So, stay tuned, folks. All we got to do is get hooked up and get out of here. All right, everybody, how you folks doing? I'm settled down in Turkey Run State Park. I had to do a few things first. I thought that I was scheduled to check out tomorrow. I am not scheduled to check out till Friday. So I miscounted my laundry days because there was so much going on before I left here, and that whole Eastern Kentucky trip kind of got dropped on me last minute. So I had to go in town to get some change and do some laundry. So we got that done, and it was just like, a couple shirts, a couple pairs of underwear, a couple pairs of socks, and that's it. It's just something that tied me over till Friday. Now I'm good because I got 3 pairs of each. So, and I got plenty of shirts. Good to go. Good to go till Friday, and on my way home. So I'm just hanging out at Turkey Run State Park. I got everything set up. I got the awning set up. This time I did the awning on my side, and because it was but it's a little soggy, as you see. I'm just chilling out for the moment. You got a puddle there, and it is quite soggy over there by the picnic table, and so yeah. So we're just kind of hanging out, and I'm waiting for Bobby and his family to get here. They're in the site next to me, so over there. So not that blue tent, but the one next to that. So we'll be right next. And I got that big old field behind me, so I got plenty of capabilities to go look at the stars. It's a little soggy over by my fire pit, but we got his fire pit to sit around. We don't need to sit around mine, so either or. Hopefully a little sun dried things out just a little bit, which it did, but we'll see what happens. I think we're in the clear for tonight as far as the rain and storms go. So I think we were able to miss those, and that's pretty cool. We drove through a couple small thunderstorms on the way here. But other than that, life is good, man. We're just waiting on Bobby. That's all we're waiting on, my friends. See you soon. All right, y'all. So the moment Bobby got here, all we were doing was hanging out and just talking. And this is Bobby and his wife, Sarah, and kids, Bo and Brantley. You got the dog Birdie, a little pug. So they're all here. They're all just hanging out, and tomorrow we're gonna do some hiking. So have a camera with me as well. And there's a covered bridge. I think we're gonna get that on film. We get all that, so that'll be cool. And I think we're out of the weather, y'all. I really think the rain and thunderstorms are gone, and the weather, it's drying up, so hopefully we're good to go. Wouldn't mind a pop-up or something, but not tonight. We are in the clear for tonight, and yeah, I think for the foreseeable future we might be in the clear too. Well, y'all, I'm going to bed, so good night. We'll see you guys in the morning. Oh yeah, nice and sunny, baby. No rain. Woohoo! Good morning, y'all. Check it out. We're doing some hiking, y'all. Some of the trails. There's the steps we just came down right there. And these are for a suspension bridge right here. So you are entering an area that contains deep sandstone canyons and one of the last remnants of the magnificent forest that originally covered most of Indiana. Protect and enjoy this priceless heritage. Warning, return to the bridge before sundown. Trails hazardous after dark. Didn't see a ton of people, so filming will be limited, but we're going to film us going across the bridge. That's crazy that no swimming here so much that you will be prosecuted if you swim. So let's go over here first. Check out the bridge. Goes all the way. There's a river. Turkey Run, as they call it. No swimming, no wading. Some people don't listen. Look at that. We're going to cross that here in a minute. I'd like to swim and wade, but nope. Can't do it. Not allowed. I already picked up somebody else's garbage. Check this out. It's not as high as it probably was.
That's a maple tree.
You can't park there.
You can't park here.
You need to leave. Did she? Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. See if we can zoom in on it. Yeah, there it is. Wonder what that is.
Carp, cat,
Yeah.
Placo. There's freshwater Placos in these.
Yeah. So what that one lady was telling me, that nobody under 6 can be on the water today.
We're not. I don't plan on ever getting in there. Anyway.
I love how the sign says no swimming, no wading, and people are doing it anyways. I mean, the water looks super inviting, but yeah.
There's several people who drown here every year.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get kicked out of here.
It has like sand traps and stuff. Like
Yeah, I bet.
It's a good thing on 7.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We'll cut this until we see something else cool. Stay tuned. There's the bottom of the bridge, y'all. Yeah, these people are just waiting. They're not swimming, but yeah, I did talk to somebody that had a chocolate lab that I was petting. That nobody under 6 is allowed on the water today, but as you can see, like the deepest cuts are right here where the darkest water is. And you're pretty shallow over here. It's a really cool little stream though. Cool little river. We're going that way. Check this out. Whoop. Check it out, y'all. Just getting some sun.
Bye.
Just walked up some more steps. Headed that way. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. Check that out. The waterfall. Bet the thing was moving the other day. It follows the creek on down, which goes to the water. Headed that way. All right, everybody, we're gonna check it out in there in a minute, but check this out. Bats, life after mining, working in a drift mine. By the dim of the smoky oil lamps, miners labored long hours. They excavated coal, reliable and inexpensive fuel under cramped and dangerous working conditions. You are standing near the opening of abandoned adit or drift mine. The Lusk mine was in operation in the late 1800s and mining continued until 1920s. Too small for commercial operation, the mine probably provided coal for the Lusk family cook stove and later use of the park. Miners followed the horizontal seam of coal deep into the hillside, holding up fragile sandstone and sealing with timbers they dug out of layers of coal. One farm miner used small donkeys to pull the coal-laden carts up the rails to the entrance of the mine. The coal was then hoisted to the hilltop behind you and then loaded into wagons and taken along what is now Trail 8 into the Lusk home.
Cool.
Yeah. There you go. Salmon Lusk home was built in 1841. Nice, look at all that. There you go.
Ooh, that's a big spider. That's a big spider.
Daddy Longleg. You know, it's interesting, they're technically not spiders.
Oh yeah, because they only have like,
Yeah.
they only have one body part, don't they?
Yeah. There you go.
And they can't bite.
See if we can. There's a bottle in there. Some dork threw a bottle in there. Come on. Oh well, cool.
Well,
Can't-
Genius has that on.
Yeah. There are active bats in there just hanging out, so we don't want to disturb them.
Yeah.
Sweet. And keep going down the trail.
That's a state road.
Oh yeah? Check it out, y'all.
That has to be.
Climbing on or jumping from rocks, bridges, and other objects prohibited. Drownings have occurred. Violators will be prosecuted. What's that one say?
Okay, dude.
Same thing. Let's go out here a little bit. I'm gonna be driving across that a little later. Look, water's pretty deep. That's a kingfisher over there. We got some kayakers down there. Yep. Do a flip. All right, let's continue on about the trail. Another nice little waterfall. Right there. Another creek down, you got one there. Another creek all the way down. Goes all the way down to the river. All right. I feel like we're almost done. Look at all trails and see what it says. All right, everybody, we're at the Luscombe. Before we do that, check this out. Caroline, dead of, aged
The baby.
3 years, 9 months. Wow. 2 years, sorry. I thought I said 3. That's incredible. Sometimes I don't think people understand what the coins mean. There is a significance to it. A quarter means you were there with the person when they died, so people are leaving quarters, dimes, pennies. The difference, I believe, quarters are if you were there, the person died. Dimes, you were a family member. Nickels, you knew the person. And pennies, you're just paying your respect.
Anyone got a penny?
I believe that's it. So, yeah, I don't think people were around in 1842 leaving modern day quarters, so. Oh well, they don't know, you just pay your respects, do whatever. So let's go over here. Talk about the Luscombe a little bit. When Salmon and Mary Lusk arrived at Sugar Creek in 1823, they built a log cabin as well as a mill. In the early years of grueling hard work paid off. The cabin was replaced by a larger timber home. This second home included the general store. Wonder if that's salmon or salmon. Oh, whatever, I just say salmon. Business grew, so did his family. Salmon and Mary would have 8 children. In 1841, work began in the brick home before you. Salmon built his home on a higher plateau out of the reach of floods and facing Sugar Creek and his mill. So, flip this back. There you go. Federal style and Greek revival style. There's the inside of the house. It kind of looks like the Abner Gaines house almost down in Walton, Kentucky. And then there's a basement. The basement lies beneath the house. Foundation walls are locally quarried Mansfield sandstone, originally a root cellar with dirt floor. It now houses exhibit-related items to the Lusk family and home. So yeah, see if we can get a good shot of this home. Go over here. Oh wow, that's awesome. I'd like to go in there. There's a little plaque. Oh yeah, I can't see in there. Cool. It's pretty awesome.
Cool. Wow. The stairs.
And there's the stairs.
Oh, I thought.
That's pretty awesome.
W. Anyone home? It's locked.
Yep. Like you have to get a skeleton key to get in there, and maybe something else.
Can please someone unlock the door?
There's the windows to the basement. Should get up there. That's cool. Oof. Well, that's definitely not time period friendly. Central air unit. Well, take a break. We'll head on over there. All right, well, everyone, had a great day. It was a fantastic day. It really was. And tell you what, doing a hike, and it was pretty cool. I didn't film a whole lot of the hike. You saw a lot of it, but it was actually, I wouldn't say technical, but just a tad rugged, so it didn't concentrate on walking, not falling. And it was fun. And just seeing that coal mine on the trail. We got the suspension bridge. We got the coal mine. The house. So apparently, and there's a sign that I missed, but apparently that guy, Salmon or whatever, Salmon, whatever his name was, he got all that land from after fighting in the War of 1812. So yeah, some little history there, and yeah, it's really cool stuff. And then get back on the trail, and we walked, back, and I just didn't film any of it because I was pretty tired at that point, and I was like, whatever. And we got back to the truck, and so we got back, and we just enjoyed the night again, kind of have each other's company, and we're going to continue this adventure. I was actually going to sign this off tomorrow after we got home, but I decided to continue it for a few more days. So we got 3 more days, 2.5 more days of the adventure. So we're just going to do that. And sorry about not getting the video out for the past week there. But, that's just part of the game. You get on adventures and you just don't get to release what you want to. And, because you're busy filming for the next one. Yeah, I look forward, because next weekend I got the big boy. So I'm looking real forward to that. Well, folks, I'll bid you adieu and good night. And we'll see you in the morning with some, breakfast and coffee. Alrighty. Later. Oh yeah. It's a good thing I got a charger thing. Both batteries are where I charged that for left too. Yeah, I've been going a while. A week today, man. I charged it before left. Actually, I charged the battery. works, dude. Dumbass. We had the GoPro on. We had the GoPro on. We were in West Virginia going through tunnels or whatever. And some guy cut me off.
Why do you not put my gear windows too?
I don't know. That's what they like.
Did I leave it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they lay eggs in it.
Back up right here. I'll call myself. DNR come across that bridge right there.
I was in the middle of the bridge
I don't know
filming.
what all you can do that way. We've gone up and turned around right after.
Yeah, I figured that's what I was going to do anyway, just go up and turn around. But I was in the middle of the bridge and I heard a vehicle coming down. I'm glad it went that way.
Right.
Because I was running off the bridge like, oh no! Kind of rickety.
Yeah. There's a little car right there.
Yeah. Happens around. Oh, nice. Look, cozy too, aren't they? Permit parking only. Well, I ain't parking. I'm just turning around.
Right.
You can leave me alone now. Registered camper, no private property. Definitely not going in there. I'm just turning around. One thing I've learned about private property is if it's private property, don't go on it. It's also one thing I learned about rail fanning too, is if the railroad puts up a no trespassing sign, you better respect it.
Well, yeah.
Because you do not want to get a ticket from the railroad. It's federally backed. And heck, CSX and Norfolk Southern only have one cop that covers 3 states. It's pretty sweet.
That's cool. That's worth seeing.
This is not the same bridge. Where's the other bridge at?
I'm not sure.
No?
Nope. Don't know. No, it's not the same bridge.
I bet you we could find it if we really wanted to.
I know I could. Hart County has more covered bridges than any other county in the state. I think it has 92.
If one county,
Brooke County second.
wow.
Or actually the gas station. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Waiting for connection. Bluetooth connection success.
Hey there.
Hello.
Have a reservation for the night.
Okay, it's going to be $7 here. You'll go down to the camp gate, mile and a half down, and on your right, and you'll get checked in there.
Alrighty. Africa 5. Ooh, we got singles. Hold on. Exact change. We like that.
Would you like a receipt?
Oh, no, thank you. Oh, must have stuck to it.
Here you go.
Alright, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
road can't ask a girl with their titties hanging out. Your titties hanging around. She got her titties hanging out. Oh, she got her titties out. Holy shit. Titties out. I like when they have titties out. The fuck's honking? Hi there. I have a reservation for tonight.
Alright, what's the name and site number?
Barrow is the last name, site number. Oh,
Is it Joey?
yeah.
42. Do you know where to go?
No, I actually never been here.
Welcome. For our namesake, don't mind the vaccine.
I'm totally cool. I consider myself a trash panda because I'll eat anything at least once.
Almost same, but except for the picky eater.
Yeah, I was never a picky eater, thank gosh. And
I was born picky, I'll probably die.
there's nothing wrong with that.
As long as it's a kids menu, I'm probably good to go.
Hey, if it works.
Yeah. Alright, this is us. Forward campsite.
Alrighty. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
All right, guys, we're at Raccoon Lake State Recreation Area. Just got here. I'm all set up, good to go. On that head, I don't have to put those awnings up because you want to know something. Got full shade. Check this side out. There's the truck. There's Bobby's camper. We're all set up on my side. Got the fan keeping the bugs away. We're all good to go. We're not roughing it by any means. We're just hanging out, having ourselves a good old time here. And Mrs. Boach is on the way. Bobby doesn't know that. Neither does Sarah, neither do the boys. I'm going to surprise them. So I cannot wait. We're all relaxed. We're all set up. We're having a great time here. I'm relaxing. That's all we got going on. Folks, I don't know how much filming we're going to get done tonight. We'll see. And yeah. All right, everybody. Stay tuned. We got more coming on this adventure. Hey, good morning, y'all. So, turn the camera around. I'll show you something. Who showed up yesterday? Look at that. Surprised us all. So that's pretty awesome. So we just kind of hung out last night. We were chilling and having some good food and drink and just enjoying each other's company around the fire and laughing at other people's expense. It's the wrong thing to do, but hey, sometimes you just got to do it. It helps you get things out. No offense against them, but just laugh it up. Live life, enjoy yourself. Anyways, we had some plans today. We were going to go rent a pontoon boat, but the lake is going to be super busy with the weekend it has, because well, guess what? Last weekend, Memorial Day weekend, everywhere you went was just rainy and stormy and just wasn't a good weekend. Well, you got this one, and it's a picture perfect weekend. No rain, low 80s to high 70s, low humidity, good breeze. Hey man, kicking it. It's a good one. So people got their boats here. I'm in Raccoon Lake State Recreation Area, so it's a little crowded, as you can see, but that's all right. I don't do camping like this a whole lot, so it ain't gonna hurt anything. So we're not gonna do a whole lot of in campground filming because there's a ton of people, and you don't know who wants or does not want to be on camera. So you have to respect that no matter what. But we're going to get out. There's an old grist mill kind of near here. It's the only one that's still operating in Indiana. So we might go check that out. If not, we'll see what else we got. But we'll get some good for you guys today. So stay tuned. That's all right.
Turn right into the parking lot. Then your destination will be on the right.
Whoa, some cool stuff here.
Place is for sale.
Stay tuned. We'll get in there. All right, y'all, we're at this mill. Check out some of these cars. Chevy Bel Air, Vintage Chevrolet Club of America. Whoa. Oh, that's a Hudson Hornet. It's a Hudson Hornet right there, y'all. We're gonna check that out. I see you haven't offed your kid yet. Check out the Hornet, y'all. That's my favorite. That's a fantastic car. It's even got the spotlights on it. That is so awesome. More over here. It's your Mercury Sable. This one right here. Well, Chevy Nova. That's for you, Mama. the seat out. Swivel seat. There we go. Let's go in the middle. Yeah, awesome. Go check her out. Scale right here, see how it moves? That's a scale. Oh, it's still operable. Watch. Oop. That's awesome. Stuff for sale. Coffee mugs, shirts, sweatshirts, blue and purple cornmeal, jams, jellies, pickles, raccoon hats, some of these old sodas. Hold on, we're gonna go explore more in a minute. Oh, there's a waterfall. I don't know. I don't know if you can go in there or not. I don't think you can. Like into the actual mill. I couldn't find an entrance unless there's another one that. But I kind of want to go in. Let's check out the covered bridge. This is a fairly new bridge, but not designed for car traffic or auto traffic or anything like that.
Look out that window with Mom, both you boys.
I don't know about you, but I find covered bridges to be pretty fascinating, pretty sweet how they're made. Yeah, well, I don't know if you can go in there or there's a way to get in the mill. I don't think you can. It just doesn't look like there is. Doesn't look like it's open to walk through. But there is a waterfall, and then Doggo's playing down there. Oh, look at him go. See if we can zoom in on it. There's a couple girls and sunning down there, so I don't want to, you know. Marker down there. I'm going to check that out.
Come here, boys.
Just down to the river there. Pretty sweet. Too bad you can't go in the mill. I was hoping we'd get in there. Maybe we'll stop by another one. I would like to. That's kind of a shame. I'm a little disappointed that you can't get in there. This is a weird spot. Okay. Then we'll walk down here. Waterfall. 10 o'clock line, the famous Indian Reserve line of 1809, which began at the mouth of the Big Raccoon Creek and ended on the Ohio boundary, crossed to this point. Huh. Yeah, it just says the same thing over here. I'd like to find out more about it. Look it up on Wikipedia. See if we can. What is it? 10 o'clock line. 10. Oh, that's not that one. 10 o'clock line in Indiana. Treaty of Fort Wayne, sometimes called the 10 o'clock line treaty, or the 12-mile line treaty of 1809, treaty that obtained 29,719,530 acres of Native American land for the settlers of Illinois and Indiana. The negotiations primarily involved Lenape, the Delaware tribe, and other tribes as well. However, the negotiations excluded the Shawnee, who were minor inhabitants of the area and previously had been asked to leave by the Miami War Chief Little Turtle. Territorial Governor William Henry Harrison, who's actually buried outside of Cincinnati, negotiated the Treaty of the Tribes. The treaty led to a war in the United States began by the Shawnee leader Tecumseh, the other dissenting tribesmen, and what came to be called Tecumseh's War. September 30th, 1809. Transfer of money, goods to natives to allow American settlement, purchase land. Acceptance of the Kickapoo in the way. Interesting. There goes that Hudson. Man, that thing's cool. Oh, Buick. There's the waterfall. And my hand just got crapped on by a bird. Oh, I gotta go wash my hands. Whatever. There's Little Raccoon Creek. Alright, everybody. Let's go back across the covered bridge here. Hi, pup. Yeah. Gotta entertain him, right? Check out the little gnome guy. Nice. Don't vandalize if you suck at it. Stay back 30 feet from the danger. So I wonder if there's a... The actual wheel must have been like right here. But what would happen is the wheel would spin and that would produce the moving of the mechanisms to create the flour and the grits and all that stuff. I'm kind of disappointed that I get to go in there. Check this view out. Went down the creek, that's pretty cool. Memory of Sherry. Alright, I guess I should go find my family. They're off wandering around. I'm not sure where they may be. Oh, they're going back to the car. So, I guess I should head back that way as well. There's really not... This whole property is actually for sale. So, yeah, well, kind of sucks that we can't go in there. So I would sure like to. I'll check out the waterfall view. Guess you can see some of the old stuff from the grinding mechanisms and whatnot. That's the other side of the waterfall from across the bridge. We're standing over there. Pretty cool. German the water falling down right there. If you were a creeker, you can go creeking right through these little rapids. That's probably as busy as it gets, though. I don't know. Kind of sucks you can't get up in the middle, but oh well. Hello. That's pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Well, everybody. Guess not getting in the mill. Guess I'll snap some more pictures and then get out of here. All right. Well, we'll see you at the next stop. No, it does actually. Like old cam, there's power boxes, there's handicap signs, trash cans, yeah.
And then, like, if you look to the right when we get past the post office, there looks like camping spots too.
That's cool.
Firehouse. It used to be the old Ford showroom.
I wonder if that's stuff because they have festivals here every year, so I wonder if that's all that because for the festivals.
Yeah.
Like all right here, it's for that festival or two festivals they have. Columns General Store, that's neat. Old Town Hall, this station. Neat. I like that. Yeah.
Yes, it's
Festival. Yeah, if it's not for camping, it's for the festival.
That makes sense.
So it looks like they won't cut that like area of grass until festival time. Just let it grow wild, and then you get hay. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. Some pretty cool buildings here in this town. That's awesome. Look at this one. Chimkins. Oh, one dug itself and is laying in the dirt. Old church bell. New windows though, so there's that. No trespassing. Yeah, there's a lot of these old buildings. There's nobody in them. They're vacant. They're vacant. Raccoon Township Schools. I don't think that's a school anymore. I mean, yeah, that's not a school anymore for sure. Well, we're going to turn it around. Go back through the town. There's the puppies.
Oh, yeah.
firehouse.
Built in 1822.
Garage. Creekside Acres. Well, I guess could have been a campground there. Burger Shack. There ain't no burgers going on there now.
Neither at the Bean Shack either.
Oh.
Getting fired.
Yeah. We're ready to do another mill. Let's see what we can get. Okay, go. Yeah, all these are vendor places, vendor spots.
Crazy.
They got lines of porta potties and electrical boxes and more restrooms over there.
I'm gonna pull a Yui. We'll go back over.
All right, sounds good to me. Doesn't look like there was anything you could go in either, like mill wise.
It was just a smidge further.
Yeah, but there was nobody there. Mansfield Bridge. Cross this bridge at a walk. Well, why does a road go right through it? 1867 is the date on this one. Builder J.J. Daniels. Yeah, there's a mill over there, but it doesn't look like anybody's over there. So we can drive over to it, I guess. That's called the boardwalk right there. And the mill is over to the right. The old mill, Mansfield Roller Mill, State Historical Site, closed. Well, that's a shame. That's really cool. Got some old grindstones down there. The wheels don't exist anymore, but
We can walk around it.
we'll walk around a little bit. Stay clear of dam. Dangerous undertow. Drownings may occur. I bet you it has happened. Yeah, you can't get in anything. Pretty much all locked down, but there is what you can see. Some stuff over here to read. Let's go check that out. This mill was placed in the National Register of Historic Places December 7th, 1990. Let's read some stuff here. Hey. Timeline of Mansfield Mill, 1819. The first builders, James Kelsey and Francis Dixon, laid the foundation of this mill, sandstone bedrock besides Raccoon Creek, the original mill. One-story long building measuring 30 square feet, and used stones from a nearby find to ground flour and corn mill. 1875, Jacob Rome, a veteran in the milling business, purchased the grist mill. 5 years later, Rome built a new dam and 2 stories of the original foundation for power. 2 water turbines were installed as well and are still located under the building. In 1886, the mill converted from stone grinding to roller milling in order to create highly desirable white flour. This conversion increased the capacity of the mill to 50 barrels per day while employing only 3 men. Mansfield Roller Mill is considered the first mill in Park County to make the conversion process to roller technology, a process still used by today's modern mills. In 1893, a 3rd story and monitor were added in 1893 to accommodate the full roller process. During this year, the Rome brothers and their mill fell victim to overextension of credit. C.L. Reeves and his son acquired the mill at a sheriff's auction. Fast forward to 1930-1968, the Reeves family operated the mill as a feed mill and farm supply, keeping most of the original building and equipment intact. In 1990, owners Jack and Shirley Dalton and Frank and Sharon Hutchinson acquired listings of the mill on the National Register of Historic Places on December 7th. 1995, the mill was donated to the Department of Natural Resources, Division of State Museums and Historical Sites. So, all right here. There's a picture of the original building, an 1868 postcard, and then, yeah. Not much you can check out though. Let's go check out this little old jailhouse. This is the mill. Can't get in there. Everything's closed and locked up. So, and it's got a padlock right there. Check out the old town jail. Whoa. It's storage now. Cool. This is where they have, I believe, the Mushroom Festival every year. So, got giant murals right there, wood murals somebody carved. Yeah, but this town is pretty much dead until the festival hits, and then, well, there you have it. So there's the mill. There's the mill. Well, that's pretty much all that's going on, folks. Yeah, it's all right. So, that's pretty much all that's going on. We're gonna stop by store, pick up some stuff for dinner tonight. We're in charge of dinner. That's gonna be good. We're making trail rice for everybody. Something they never had. Well, Bobby's had trail rice, but Sarah hasn't. The boys haven't. So, we'll see what goes on. We're gonna do that. We'll see you back at camp. Good morning, y'all. It is Sunday morning. Final day of the adventure. We're gonna be getting out of here today. Trying to make some coffee. And I had plans to do it over here, but let me show you something. Sun's right there. So, we're just gonna do it right here. Get coffee all over everything.
Yeah, let's do it. We're all a little not tired. I am definitely not tired. But oh shit. That's good.
That's about what I put in yesterday.
Yeah. Well, and this is that Cafe Bustelo. What you know about that Cafe Bustelo? Blaming that on Bobby, getting me on that. Well, I'll point you down and not looking in the sun. Oh. A Mustang over there. Oof. Gonna need more water than that.
My car's unlocked.
I know. Water's in the back, right?
Behind the driver's seat.
Oh. How much water did you put in here? About half? Yeah. Alright, because I don't think we need the max fill. Point you down so you're not looking in the sun here. Alright, she's a going. She's a going, y'all. Stay tuned, we're gonna have Ooh, black as iron. Woo wee! That's cowboy coffee right there. Not true cowboy coffee, but it is black as iron, folks. It's gonna be a good day.
Coffee black as iron, man. Cheers, y'all. Oh, that'll put hair in places. It's good stuff. The plan is today, honestly, here in Indiana state parks and their SRAs, or state recreation areas, on holidays and weekends, I think it's, checkout time is 5 p.m. Not that I'm going to stay here till 5 p.m., but it means I don't have to rush around.
don't have to like get out of here by 2. Can enjoy just a little bit of all of the morning and a little bit of the afternoon. Drink this coffee, eat some good food, enjoy a little bit of good company before you head home. And hey, this week we're gonna have a couple adventures coming up. I know there'll be some trains because this one 0 trains. So sorry about that, but it is what it is. And hey, but next we're gonna have some trains, and next weekend I'm gonna be in Northern Ohio on Saturday, June 6th. I believe that's Saturday. Catching a big boy. So it was in Omaha, Nebraska last night. It's probably well on its way east of the Missouri now, and yeah. So I cannot wait to catch that thing. It's going to be awesome. I've never seen it in person, and I got a great spot picked out with some crossings that are just like conjunctively next to each other. So it's going to be pretty cool. But I'm going to sit here and enjoy this coffee. Got old Snips right over there. The old Mrs. is over there enjoying her coffee. Bobby's going to be coming in here in a few moments, joining us. And we'll see you guys soon.
Capturing, backing up. Oh no. Psych! Oh no, stop!
Waiting for connection. Bluetooth connection success.
Turn this in. Hot mess, y'all.
Well, everybody, we just pulled in the driveway and unhooked the rig, and that's it, man. And we gotta get unpacked and feed ourselves. So, but thankfully, it's a nice, wonderful day here. It feels fantastic here in Cincinnati. It really does. But anyways, to recap the trip, you know, I left 10 days ago. Left 10 days ago for Eastern Kentucky. Spent 3 days with the in-laws down at the cabin and my niece. And you guys are going to see all that stuff. And then, after that, I went down to Zilpo for a night and did some recording down there with y'all. And we had a little chit-chat. We had some chit-chats down at Hardin Ridge in Indiana, up at the Hardin Ridge National Recreation Area in the Hoosier National Forest. I do love going to that part of Indiana. It's really cool. And yeah, I went up to Turkey Run. We met with Bobby and his wife Sarah and the kids. And you know, Bo and Brantley, we met had a whole, it was a fun couple days there. We did a nice little hike. You guys saw some of that hike. And after we left Turkey Run, we went to Raccoon Lake, where Old Snips came out. She met us. Mrs. Boats came out. She met us out there at Raccoon Lake. That was really cool. She didn't have to do that. It was a nice surprise for all of us. Well, I knew she was going, but they didn't. Bobby and Sarah had no idea. So it was great. Yeah, so, well, it wraps everything up. The adventure was good. I'm sorry there's no trains, y'all. It just didn't work out. When that part of the, yeah, well, some of the tracks we went over were abandoned lines. Like anything between Shelbyville, Greensburg, and Rushville, they have so many abandoned lines there. It's not even funny, but hey. We're going to be out later this week, probably, or actually earlier this week, probably starting tomorrow to get some footage of trains that you guys haven't seen in a while because, well, had a week off of YouTube. You guys saw a nice little stretch there with no videos, and so besides this one, we'll get some trains. So besides this video on Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have a couple of trains. So we're going to get out, and hey, the next adventure, we're going to be up in Northern Ohio, waiting for the big boy. So I'm looking real forward to that, and that is next weekend. So this week is gonna fly by, y'all. I cannot wait to do that. That's gonna be really awesome. I've never seen the big boy in person. I've only seen it on my phone. All right, and on my phone, literally what I'm looking at right now. So obviously that is not gonna do any justice for that locomotive. So I'm looking real forward to that. But like I said, I gotta get unpacked. I gotta figure out dinner. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. So like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button for me. You'll get all the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please watch another video because every video you watch really helps my channel and I really do appreciate it. Check out some of those playlists. And hey, if you watch the channel and you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do so because that also helps. And I'd love to have you on board. And at that point, you became part of the adventure crew, my friends, and you come out with me on one of those mini adventures. So with that, until we meet again, have a great day and enjoy the adventure.